Wait, oops, sorry. Go again.
After your hair is fully cooled, go ahead and take your clips or rollers out of your hair and release the curls to come down. This does work if you're going to end up with your hair half up, half down, or in a Gibson girl style. If it's half up, half down, I will show you the angle I would like you to take, and that will still apply for smaller girls as well. If your hair is going to be half up, half down, thank you, for you or your child, go from the ear and angle slightly up. If you have a pointed comb or pencil or something pointed, it will be helpful.
Don't stab your child.
Don't stab your child. Do the same thing on the other side. Before you fasten their hair in either a rubber band. If your child dances a lot, do not use bobby pins. They should use a rubber band. If your child does not dance a lot, you can use bobby pins so that it sits flatter on their head instead of having a large bump from the ponytail holder. Fold in almost as a twist if you come up with the bobby pin, and then push inward. Do the same thing, and you're going to want to catch this bobby pin that's down here. If your bobby pins are exposed, break up some of the curl and use a smaller pin. Going that same motion to go up and over so that you can cover the pin. Your child will end up with a bow or something covering it, so the pins won't be seen either way. And then you can have them shake out the curl before they go on stage, and their hair will look nice and full.
Well, and touch up the front, but
yeah. Spray the front if need be.
Especially if you have lots of little whiskers like I do.
If you are a Gibson girl, you're going to take a couple of small sections in the front that are manageable for your hands. What you're going to end up doing is curling them around your finger. Brush your hair forward. Spray. I do recommend teasing so that as you curl the section around your hand, there is something for it to attach to. So now that curl that I made with the curling iron is still in the hair. Curled it around my finger. Slide in from one side and do the same thing with a pin on the other. Your next section, you want to catch some of what was left behind of this top section so that when you pin everything together it looks cohesive as if it's one big curl. You're going to pin the same way. I recommend going from the bottom up first. I'm going to leave out this center piece right here and use it as cover for what gets, when this is all curled inward, this will be my decoration on top. You should be able to do this generally in 3 sections. If you make a triangle in the back, and do a similar setting. You're going to want to tease each section so that the section stays together as you curl it back. On the back sections, I'm pulling my curls upward. As you push your bobby pin up, you want to try to feel that you're getting as much of that section as possible. I'm going to tease the center of this and the side. Pulling slightly down. Wrap the ends inward. However you can get it to sit on your head comfortably. You can either set it this way or do the same thing. Going up more into a twist where it's higher. As you come in, try to grab some of the tees that you did. Pushing down with the bobby pin. You open it with your finger, grab some hair, and push in. Now with this center piece here, I am going to tease it since everything else is much larger. I'm going to add a pin here. So my section has a base. If you're using this as decoration, you want to try to leave it as full and almost as if you just see the curl. To close up some of these sections so that they look cohesive from the front as if it's one big piece, you can use hairpins, or you can open up a bobby pin that it almost looks the same. You can do the same thing depending on what you have available. And you want to just pin the sections together slightly. This one I'm going to pinch back together once it's in. This one I shimmied so that I feel the center section in it as well, and then pushed in. Thank you. If you have hairs that are stubborn and not going in, make them part of your hairdo. And just pull them down and then recurl them with a curling iron. Any pieces you have hanging down, if you feel comfortable curling them with a curling iron, that you're not going to burn your face.
Or burn your child.
Or your child.
Or me.
Or Suzanne.
Yeah.
Go ahead and curl them.
You're lucky I trust you.
This is not as hot as it could be. But if you start near the hair and pull outward, it should slide. Loosen your clip a little until you find that all of the hair is in the rod. Tilt. And then you have a nice base that your hat should fit on.